Hello everyone and welcome back to another Meals of the Week video. I have a few different things to show you this week, a couple of lunches as well as some dinners. So the week started off with a homemade chili con carne with some rice, tortilla chips as you can see. I decided not to put sweet corn in the chili this week because some of the kids had complained about the sweet corn even though they love sweet corn. So I did a tin of like mixed beans instead. With the usual recipe, and that was a turkey mince one rather than a beef one, so that everyone would eat it. One of them had some salad at least. Unfortunately, not all of my kids will eat salad. So yeah, they really enjoyed that. That was a nice dinner for them. I didn't have this, so I actually had some sausages. They were the Jolly Hog pork and apple sausages, and they were amazing. Seriously, some of the best sausages I think I've ever had. I did a tin of carrots because I was just running, behind on time, and some crispy skin on chips. Delicious. This was such a nice meal. Really, really enjoyed that one. And then the next meal we had was, this was a pork shoulder, small pork shoulder. So I put black pepper, celery salt, garlic powder and onion powder on that. It did ask for some sort of seasoned salt, and that was the only seasoned salt I had. I'm not sure if that was the right thing or not, but I just thought that would work quite well. I had really high hopes for this. So this was the Dr. Pepper that I put in. I'm not sure how much you're actually supposed to put in, but I don't know, I put maybe a quarter of a bottle in. I had a really high hopes for this dinner, but it was such a letdown. Like, I was looking at the pork and it doesn't look as tender there as it actually was. Obviously I'm doing that with one hand with one fork, but it was really tender. It was very juicy. It was cooked really well, but unfortunately it tasted of nothing. Like, I couldn't taste any Dr. Pepper. I couldn't taste any seasonings. I couldn't even really taste pork particularly. It was such a disappointment, this meal. Such a shame. I mean, we had, as you can see, a whole plate. I used my meat claws. I shredded it all up. It was done in like 2 seconds. I love these meat claws. They make things so easy because obviously I struggle with my hands, so shredding is just near on impossible with forks. So that was really, really easy. And then I realised I didn't buy enough buns for everybody. So, and there was a little bit of crackling. So I cut the fat off of the pork and I crisped that up in the oven to make crackling. So some people had just pork and bread and some crackling. And then we had one which has some barbecue sauce as well. I think I have some salad in mine. So I just had wraps in the end because there just wasn't enough rolls and stuff. But I was quite happy with that. The crackling was really nice. Yeah, there's my pittance of a salad. It wasn't bad with the salad, to be fair. Like, it wasn't weird. I wondered if it might be a bit odd. But like I said, that crackling was great. But I won't be cooking this dinner again. Not this flavour anyway. This was a lunch that I had. I just had some of the leftover sausages. I cooked up some part-baked baguettes and I wanted to try the soup. I didn't think I was going to like it, which is why there's so much food on my plate. I didn't think I was going to like that soup and I hated it, so I actually didn't eat it. It was a carrot and coriander soup. So I just had the sausage and the rolls. This dinner is the chicken pocket, I think. So I just added some peppers into there. Did some more rice. Obviously the kids, have got some sweet corn and stuff to go with that. It's one way to actually get some vegetables into them because they are quite difficult, some of them. I've got one kid who will just eat just about every vegetable going, one who will eat some, and the other two are just a bit difficult, but they love sweet corn. So this was my plate. I substituted the sweet corn for some salad, which looks like a lot, but actually it was perfect amount of salad because I love to have salad with a meal like this where it's moist, there's some wetness to it and I can just smush it all over the salad. So that was great. This day I just had a horrible day and I didn't have time to cook, so I was like, never mind, let's go to McDonald's. Obviously the kids did not moan and that made my life easier for the day. The next day I did some tagliatelle and I cooked up the gammon shanks in the sauce that I buy from Sainsbury's. So that's been sat in my fridge for 2 or 3 weeks now. I tend to buy it when it's on offer. This is delicious because it comes, you know, like it makes a juice, and it's all like flavoured. So I've smushed that all around in the tagliatelle. I know you can't see it, looks a bit dry, but that's got like the sauce all over it, and then you do the gammon. And then I just thought I'd show you this. I decided to make cakes this week. This was a packet mix cake. I just wanted to try it, and I wanted to see if I could make it without egg yolks, which it worked perfectly. I added a salted caramel frosting on the top I'd bought from somewhere, but this one, so if you look closely, can you see the cracks? This was a gluten-free chocolate chip cake that I did make from scratch, and can you help me? This is what happened when I got it out. Did I get it out too quick? Because usually you get cakes out before they fully cool, don't you, to cool elsewhere on a rack. It fell apart, but it was perfect consistency, and it was the first gluten-free cake that I've actually made that went well. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like and please subscribe. Bye.